lot of leases. Oh my God, this one is ugly. Let's stick with this one. In today's video, I'm gonna be using artificial intelligence to finish 10 great works of art, developing a new story and meaning behind each one of them. Now, I have to do this all within 30 minutes or else I'm not gonna get enough sleep tonight and I'll probably be sleep deprived. As you know, being sleep deprived sucks. But on top of that, I have to drive 80 miles to work tomorrow morning, so this could even be dangerous. Now, for this to be a success, I have to post all 10 of these photos onto my Instagram within 30 minutes or less. I've already picked out 10 of the most iconic paintings I can find, and I prepared them in Photoshop. Now, with 30 minutes on the timer, let's start. All right, so the first image we're gonna grab is gonna be a Sunday afternoon. Beautiful painting. It's gonna ask us to crop the image and then edit the image. And what we gotta do is click on any of the transparent spots with our eraser. Then we're gonna describe our image. So what's better than a Sunday afternoon? Now magically we hit generate and it loads for a little bit, but it's gonna create something wonderful. So it's already pumped out 4 different images. Some of them aren't good and we won't be using these ones, right? This one, text in the way, we don't want that. But this one has a couple down at the bottom, which I think is really cool. And so does this middle one. Now, as you can see, the AI does not do a perfect job with faces. That's why this lady's all messed up. What we can do is we can click on edit and then erase her. Just hit generate all over again and we'll see if it does anything different. All right, so it's turned the face looking to our left or its left, and I think it looks a lot better. But this is a little basic, let's add more. First, we'll click on edit and then add generation frame. With this, we're able to create an entire another section to the painting itself. So I'm thinking, why don't we do a waterfront? Click generate. I like that, I like that. We're actually able to continue choosing different images by clicking the arrows below. I'm thinking the first one's probably gonna be our best, but why stop there? Let's keep going. So we're gonna go ahead and click generate again. Same thing, a waterfront. We'll see what it does. Okay, it looks good. A little weird, the top corner, but we'll cycle through. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's do this on the other side. We'll do an oil painting of a small city. Let's see what this generates. It's interesting, it's interesting. I don't like it though. I think we're gonna go with the castle and this will be our final image. We're gonna go ahead and download it now. Now that we have this image, it's time to work on the next. So the next painting we're gonna be working on is gonna be American Gothic. There's not a lot for it to work with, so we'll type in some stuff to see what it's able to generate. Honestly, I have no idea what it could create, so let's just hope it looks kind of cool. American Gothic. It'll be interesting to see what kind of image it generates out of this photo. There's not a lot going on. It's just a man and a woman, you know, husband and wife. But as you can see, we go from the original, which is just kind of like a waist up shot, you know, from like here, into an entire background with a field. Now this is really cool, but let's see what else we can add to it. I think I'm a fan of this one. This time we'll be going vertically. Okay, boom. Now the husband and wife now have some mysterious child. Kind of creepy, but I'm liking it a lot. Or man, or another woman. The child one is definitely the best one so far. Let's go ahead and just accept that one. And then why not go higher? I like how this painting goes from just a wonderful farmer couple, you know, a man and a woman, to now they have kids. It's taking a really long time to load and I don't have that much time. I have 3 minutes for each one of these. A tall woman and child. We'll just accept that and then we'll complete the square like this. Is she gonna be like on stilts or something? Okay, they just have really long legs. This is what I'm talking about. Artificial intelligence is actually crazy cool because although her feet are pointing in the wrong direction, it understood that she was super tall and then added some kind of structure behind her. Beautiful image, and then download that. Save it into our folder. Now this next painting is called Dogs Playing Poker. I don't know what it could do with this, but I'm thinking it can do something crazy. Let's just type the title in again. Generate image. It's gonna give us a nice full image with a little bit of new background. That way we're not wasting so much time generating new frames. It's gonna have some other mysterious hidden meaning already in the border. All right, for this image, I think that this third one is probably gonna be the best. And as you already know, we're gonna go ahead and generate the frames. Okay, we can work with this. Let's see what else we got. I like this one the most, just because it kind of blends in with the whole thing and there's a dog man-like thing playing poker with another man. So let's go ahead and do a generation frame on the other side. Let's go ahead and try to type in a different prompt because I don't think dogs playing poker is gonna work out too well. Now we went away from the title and we're just gonna describe what we kind of wanna see inside this image. Now, if it gives us something good, we'll keep it. This is perfect. Okay, so this adds to the story and my ideas just because now there's a whole doorway. We don't know where these guys are, but clearly there's people alive in this different universe, and I think these dogs are with it. I think they like it. Time for our next image. We're gonna be working on Nighthawks. So instead of typing in the title this time, we're actually just gonna talk about a city and see what kind of images it comes up with. All right, so we have our image, a lot more detail in it, but what we have to do now is just expand it out, as you guys already know. I'd really like to see how it interprets us putting a parade into this image. A little creepy, but let's see what else we can generate with this. Okay, yeah, this is kind of creepy. I don't know what I would do if there's seemingly a bunch of weird dressed women on the left side of a bar that I'm at nighttime, and there's a bunch of weird old people on the other side of the bar at nighttime. This would be terrifying. It's not a parade. We're gonna download this and move on to the next one. All right, one of the most iconic paintings of all time, the Mona Lisa. You've all seen it. This is what it looks like, right? We're just gonna type in something simple. The Lisa, didn't spell that right. Oh well, let's see what it generates for us. I don't even fully understand like what it's done here. This is creepy. A bunch of short people surrounding her. She's in the middle of the woods with what seems to be like a building and a mountain in the background. Let's use the same prompt with some added generation features and see what's on the left and right of her, I guess. It doesn't make sense about how this works. Like we're able to see all these other things that we weren't able to see before. We're able to see her legs. She's got an identical clone out here on the side, which is super creepy. A lot of Lisas. Oh my God, this one is ugly. Let's stick with this one. Who knows? Maybe she was part of twins. You know what I'm saying? To add some to the other side. It seems like she's no longer in the woods per se, but now she seems to be in front of a painting of the outdoors. This one, maybe she's a triplet. Who knows? You got like something flying in the sky on this one. This one has like dragons and stuff in it. I like this one the most. It makes it seem like she's part of a triplet set with really ugly sisters. There's some kind of weird psychedelic like flying spaceships in the background. We'll save this. Second to last photo we have is gonna be the scream. And we're gonna keep it as the scream. That's gonna be our generation prompt. Hopefully it gives us something quite interesting. Who knows? Like we don't know where he could be at. Let's see if we can find out. Not exactly what I wanted. I want it to add something more to the background. A dock, because it kind of seems like he's on a dock or something. Oh my God, this dude's on a dock right next to his house. Let's see what kind of variations we got, because I think that first one was cool. This first one is something that we're gonna stick with. And we're gonna do another generation frame right over here, adding just a little bit more. So let's go ahead and generate. I'm thinking that's his house probably. You know, he came out here to go fishing or something like that. It kind of worked, but it had words. I don't like the words. This one adds everything that we might need. He has feet now, which is crazy. He's never had feet before. That's his house. It looks like there's there's a telephone pole, which definitely did not exist back when this man was painting. So it's a cool fact. Who would have known, right? Save that one. And now we're on to our very last painting, the Starry Night. Now in middle school, I was told to create this painting. Now I can't paint, especially not in middle school. If I had this feature, that would have been really cool to have. So let's go ahead and try to create something like a city at midnight. So we're gonna go ahead and edit the image, go ahead and type it out, a city at midnight. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. So simple prompt, a city at midnight, but it's no longer this small little image. We got a whole pathway that goes to a completely different building. It looks kind of like a clock tower. Now, as always, as you already know, we're gonna go ahead and edit it and add some more generation frames. So let's go ahead and let's add a generation frame to the left, just so the tower can be more centered. Same thing, a city at midnight. I swear, if I lose this challenge, it's only because of how long it takes for it to generate. Okay, I love the fact that the art style is so similar to the original, and it even continues on with the swirl that you see in the image. Like, I'm glad I don't have to do this by hand. You guys know I'm not an artist. The fact that it's able to create this stuff, yo, if I was an artist right now and I was seeing this, I'd be pretty impressed, but also scared. Hopefully they don't lose their jobs because of this. Let's look at some of the variations. Some of these don't look right. Like this doesn't look like a continuation per se. This one does. We're gonna stick with this one. And you know what? Let's keep it going. Let's see what else is on this side. This looks pretty cool. This looks actually really cool with the trees, the red trees. This is nice. This is nice. And since this is our last painting and we got minutes left, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do another generation frame on the other side to see what else we can get. Now I noticed the colors are still slightly off. It seems like it's generating a darker blue. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It just works so well. It's, oh my gosh. gonna flip through some of these to see what else. This is incredible. This is, how does it do it? I don't get it. Here, there's like another church building. I don't like these buildings being so big because the buildings are, in the original painting, they're fairly small. But this one is perfect. We're gonna stick with this, and it just brings so much more into the picture. This is gonna be our final painting. Now what we have to do is upload it onto my Instagram, and we can say that we completed the challenge. Okay, so I dragged all the new downloaded files and I put them into a separate folder. We're now just gonna go over them one more time, just so we can see a final result. I've got Instagram loaded up onto my phone. When I go ahead and select the 10 photos, it won't let me post the right size. That's frustrating. The composition isn't as perfect as I'd want it to be, but it is what it is. We finished this video with 2 minutes remaining. I'd consider this a mission success. Thank God I have to go to bed. This was a lot of fun to create all these beautiful works of art, extending them, adding to them. If you're interested in more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. I want to post content like this all the time. And if you made it this far, leave a comment down below letting me know which one of the remastered paintings is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, guys.